Super K-Pop.
Hello, welcome back to Super K-Pop for the second half, where you can explore all the different genres of K-Pop. And right now in Korea, the time is 5 p.m. In New York, America, it'll be 4 a.m. In Mexico City, Mexico, it's 3 a.m. London, England, 9 a.m. Taipei, Taiwan, it's 3 p.m. And in Wellington, New Zealand, right now, 8 p.m. Big thank you to all the listeners tuning in from around the world today. I'm your host, Sam Carter. And coming up in the second half is Oh My K-Pop Time. And that means we're joined by singer-songwriter, producer NIve, of course. And together we closely explore amazing K-pop musicians. Today's K-pop musician, we're talking all about NIve. Yes, send in a song by NIve you want to hear. Maybe tell us a reason why you became their fan. Do that for a chance to win a video message from us. And you can write in on adidangradio.com. Go to the Super K-Pop page and click send message on the left-hand side.
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City.
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Channel 144 on Sirius XM in the U.S. Arirang Radio.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
Stay tuned, listeners. We've got Oh My K-Pop on its way. But first, let's kick off part 2, shall we, with an EXO song. This one's called Chum Groove.
깃털처럼 날아갈 것 같아 스윗한 한 자락의 꿈처럼 우연히 사라질 듯해 Tell me you stay Tell me you stay 영혼을 뺏긴 듯한 낯선 이 기분 뭘까 하지만 중요한 건 난 그게 싫지 않아 Tell me you stay Tell me you stay 손끝 따라 핀 꽃잎이 숨결마다 한가득히 홀릴 듯한 그 움직임 멈추지 마 더 가까이 I just wanna make you groove babe 데려가줘 너의 꿈에 나른나른 눈빛으로 부서지는 햇살 우리가 나눈 감정들을 시기에 던져 태양마저 너와 날 눈부시게 Yeah, right 네 작은 숨소리는 나를 춤추게 해 투명한 너의 눈에 나만 담아줄래 Tell me you stay 지는 것 같아 설명할 수 없는 그런 기분 손틈새로 네가 흩어질까 겁이 나 손을 뻗는 순간 하나가 돼 어디선가 본 듯한 이 순간 지루해질 틈 없는 오늘 밤 자연스럽게 몸을 맞추고 나와 함께 춤을 추면 돼 내 품 안에 넌 자유로워 정지된 시간 속에 갇힌 채 맞추려던 눈을 감을 때 우린 빠져들어 꿈에 I just wanna make you groove, babe 꿈보다 더 깊은 꿈, baby So let me hold you, come with me 네 향기 가득 더 깊이 더 짙은
On Arirang Radio.
Artists you wanna hear.
And know.
Now on Arirang Radio.
Do you all love K-pop?
If you do, welcome to this segment.
The K-pop musicians we love.
The reason why K-pop is loved all around the world.
During this time, I, Sam Carter,
And NIve will be closely examining and exploring K-pop through the musician's point of view.
Oh My K-pop. That's right, listeners. It's Oh My K-pop time, and that means we have got NIve joining us. Hello.
Hello, I'm back.
Buddy, how are you today?
Oh my god, humid. It's so humid. I think I'm getting, what's that called? 냉방병?
Yeah, so
It's like
what do you call that?
condition downer, if that makes any
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
like
something like
cold,
that.
It's some kind of like cold, like body ache
Yeah.
that you get from turning too much of an air conditioner for a day. Because if you just turn on the fan in your room, it just blows hot air.
It's horrible.
Yeah, so if you turn on the air conditioner, then it's too cold. And then when that happens repetitively, then your body kind of cannot
It's really bad for you.
Yeah, adapt into it. So that's when sickness happens, and that's happening to me right now. So
I know, right?
I'm not that sick, but I have this humidity.
You feel a bit weird, don't you?
Yeah, very weird.
bit
It's very
fatigued.
weird. Yeah, I've been having a very weird days.
Do you know what?
But I'm great, guys. Don't worry.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Do you know what I do sometimes? Even though it's very hot outside, I'll turn on the air conditioning for my cat, right? And because it's too cold, I put on a winter blanket in the summer. So it's summertime, but I've got a winter blanket and the air conditioning on.
Oh, are you okay doing that though?
I turn it off before I sleep.
Oh,
And then it's all right. Yeah.
okay.
Think about it.
I don't wear I don't use the winter blanket, but then when I turn it off at 5 a.m.,
Yeah.
I'm dying.
It's hot. It's very hot. It's very hot.
Yeah.
We're all feeling that nowadays, listeners. We're all feeling that. Oh, by the way, we had somebody talk to you actually.
Oh yes, we got one message from NIve Argentina from Argentina. Says, "Hi Sam, hi NIve. Off topic. Today is a great day for NIVers. We are anxious waiting for a new song release composed by Jisoo Park, which is NIve, for a new album by Super Junior. Oh, thank you NIve for so many beautiful and touching heart songs releasing lately. Off topic number 2 for our NIVers director Sam. Do you know what was NIve doing on Song Camp SM? Sam, NIVers doesn't know either.
How am I supposed to know? I've got no idea.
Well, okay. Let me. Okay, certainly. It's not TMI anymore. Well, Super Junior album. Keep on going. The album is dropping at 6 p.m. tonight, and I
Yeah.
wrote one of their songs. It's called My Wish, number 3. So I hope you guys enjoy, play the song. Please listen to it and have a great night while listening to it. Yeah, so it's going to be releasing on 6 p.m.
That's in 51 minutes.
In 50? Yes. Oh, wow. I must have been busy. I actually almost forgot that the song was dropping tonight.
That happens as well.
Yeah, it happens. And to answer off-topic number 2, well, at Song Camp SM, so we had Song Camp last week.
So wait, some people don't know what Song Camp is.
Right. Song Camp is a session, basically a session where A&R, which is like the how should I explain?
Label
A&R?
people, right?
Yeah, label people invites writers, songwriters, and then they gather in one room. Sometimes they make track first, or they are given the tracks, and then we work on it together. And then by the end of the day, we listen to what we did, and then that's how the song camp goes. And then later on, the label people will pick and choose which songs they want to use for specific artists. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but then the experience is really good. I did that at SM last week, and it was so fun. It was so much fun.
It's a good vibe there, isn't it?
A great vibe, good food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, I had a great time, guys. Thank you for asking.
So that is what NIve was doing, listeners, last week.
Fighting with
Brilliant.
Nengbangpyeong too.
Yes, it's been an eventful week for NIve for sure. Brilliant. All right, guys. Well, we've got so much to get through today together, of course.
Yes.
So for Oh My K-pop, let's talk about the segment first. Quickly.
We'll be choosing the K-pop musician of the hour, look back on their history from their debut till now, and Sam and I will be analyzing the reason why we think they are loved through our point of view.
And we also need the listeners' participation.
Yes, we do. During the middle of the segment, Sam and I will B-side tracks that we like by the artist.
And also for today's K-pop musician, send in a song by them you want to hear. Tell us the reason why you became their fan.
Yes. Lastly, you can always send in your request for the K-pop musician that you want us to closely examine. We will actively reflect your opinions.
We will indeed. By the way, me and NIve, we're doing a video message for one listener, one lucky listener. So make
Yes.
sure, for a chance to win that, you have to take part in the show, okay? Good. All right. Well, let's get started with today's K-pop musician of the day.
Yes, sir. Today's K-pop musician is the amazing NIve.
Yes.
Okay, more information about NIve. NIve is a multinational idol group that was formed through the Survivor program Island. Just 2 months after their debut, they won 4 Rookie Awards and proved that they are the greatest rookies of 2020. Plus, they became million sellers for 2 albums in the shortest amount of time. As the global K-pop rising stars, the members feel very responsible, and they showed their humble sides by saying they will prove that they deserve love for always showing improvement. The hot icons of 4th generation of K-pop are facing their world tour in September. Today we'll be diving into NIve's music.
We will indeed. Absolutely. They
Amazing.
are rising stars. I think they're already at the top almost, pretty much.
Yeah, the shortest amount of time they became million sellers for 2 albums.
Crazy, man.
Crazy.
Right, let's talk a little bit about some info on NIve. So they debuted in 2020 November. 7-member boy group, 6 Korean members, 1 Japanese member. And in September, when the group was formed, their average age was 16.7.
Oh.
And then when they debuted, their average age was 17. Oh man, so they're young. They're young and they're killing it. They're doing so well. I know.
So, such a bright future.
That's the sound I thought of. Yeah. Anyways, their group name NIve represents a hyphen which connects words to create sentences. Just like this, they have finished the process of connecting 2 worlds of trainees and artists. They also want to become artists who connect the divided worlds, as well as people to people and generations and generations. So their team name is shortened as N with a literal hyphen sign as well. Also, they were the 3rd place team to sell the most debut albums, which is just incredible, right? And before going on stage, they have a chant which is Enha, 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 hyphen. It sounds better than that, though. It sounds a bit better than that. Did that give you energy? No.
Yes,
Did
we should do this like every week, where we have to kind of like say what like the specific idol groups
like
kind of shout before they show their performance.
Dude, we should have our own one. Super K-pop.
I don't know how. We go so well together. All right, that was not rehearsed, guys. Okay, so more information, new music information about NIve. On July 4th, they became back with their 3rd mini album, Manifesto Day 1. It is a Chicago drill genre, which is rare in the K-pop scene. The song is about 7 boys who have realized their calling and say, we will go forward, so let's go together. There are catchy points, dances related to microphones, such as the mic checking dance, mic up dance, and pass the mic dance. They do a lot with the microphone, right? Bang Si-hyuk watched the choreography video for this title track and wrote the group chat. You guys are really trying hard. I can see your passion with this. The members were motivated to try harder. They became million sellers once again since their new album sold 1.13 million copies in just 2 days. They reached the top of the iTunes worldwide top album chart and the iTunes top album chart in 17 countries. On the Korean music chart, Box Daily chart, they were number 1 for 5 consecutive days.
And that is a big deal as well.
Yes, I mean, keeping their first place for a few days in any music platform these days, especially, it is almost impossible.
Yeah. That's a crazy record, crazy record. So yeah, we're talking about NIve today, listeners. NIve, they really are like they're a group certainly that I've definitely paid attention to because I kind of think they represent this current generation of male K-pop group. So trendy. So sort of, this year as well, 2022, their sound and everything about them, they're so cool. It's interesting. I've got a songwriting partner from LA who was here for a few months, and she'd come to my studio every day, right? And she learnt the password. So after the show, I went in and she was already there. And every single day, she would turn on the TV and go to like YouTube, and she was watching NIve music videos all day.
She must have been a huge fan.
Huge fan, and watching their music shows, I could see why, man. They're so talented, and their songs are so good. This new one we're talking Chicago drill genre. I think it's interesting. We're getting so many different genres.
I am not familiar with the genre, honestly. I need to listen to the song.
If it's Chicago drill, does that mean there's also a LA drill and also New York drill?
There should be.
I think that's
Maybe
a possibility.
It's a trend, right?
But it makes it sound cool though, Chicago drill, right? Dude, before we speak more about it, like NIve says, we should probably listen to the song.
We should.
Do you want to introduce it, man?
Yes, sir. This is Future Perfect, Pass the Mic by NIve.
거리를 give and take, yeah. Autos don't take, yeah. Pass, 그냥 꺼져, 자격을 논해. 나는 없어, 내 가족이 속에. No, 바보짓을 관두겠어. 이제서야 알게 됐어. Give me the mic, 이건 day one. 나의 발로 서길 원해. 아닌 걸 의미 없어. 진짜 내 목소리를 꺼내. 우리의 미래를 그려내. 함께 외쳐. 먼 날이 완료돼. 그 순간 함께 외쳐. 너와 나는 우리가 된 거야. 다들 손을 들어. I'm pro. Come on. 들어와. Pass the mic. 너를 위해서. Cause real breaker. Come on. 덤벼. Pass the mic. 다들 손을 들어. 결국엔 오고 my days. Look at me. 포기할 리가 없지. 오히려 thanks. 지적질. 넌 도와줬지 나의 민. What did they say? 질문의 대답은 언제나 real. 나의 발로 서길 원해. 아닌 건 의미 없어. 진짜 내 목소리를 꺼내. 우리의 미래를 그려내. 함께 외쳐. 먼 날이 완료돼. 그 순간 함께 외쳐. 너와 나는 우리가 된 거야. 다들 손을 들어. 한마디든 bro. Come on. 들어와. Pass the mic. 넌 위해서.
There we go. That's the new song from NIve, Future Perfect, Pass the Mic, that we just heard. Great song, huh?
What an unusual 808. Now I feel like I know what the Chicago drill genre is.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I haven't experienced Chicago.
Yeah.
I feel like what it feels to be in it. I if that makes any sense. Does
Yeah,
that make
yeah,
sense? Yeah.
It's kind of because obviously drill music started off in Chicago from the streets, right, and underground sort of hip hop music. You can kind of hear roughness in the song, which I like as well. That roughness with that kind of classic K-pop, I think it mixes well together.
Yeah, the movement of the synth and then the unusual 808 and even the pattern of the kicks, it gives like different vibe. Even though it's in the genre of hip hop, I love it.
And vocally, the boys did a good job on this song. They're very expressive, aren't they? They know what they're doing.
Yes, the mix is crazy too.
So good, so good. So we're talking NIve today.
Yes, sir. Today's K-pop musician is NIve. Send in the song by them that you want to hear, and also tell us about the reason why you became their fan.
Yes, please, listeners. We're doing a video message, me and Nee, for one very lucky listener too. Lots of you commenting on this song that we just heard here. Sarita says, love this song. Amazing choreo, Wendy says. Such a good song, Samantha Rold writes in as well. So clearly this song proving very, very popular. Oh, Chelsea also says, love this song. Been on repeat for a few days, actually. So yeah, lots of you enjoying it. Good. All right, guys. Well, as I said, we are talking NIve today. What we're going to do is talk a little bit about some of their sort of big representative hit songs that we'll talk about. And let's do it.
Yes.
I'm ready. Okay, song number one, please, buddy.
All right, this song is called Drunk Dazed, the title track of the second mini album Border Carnival, which was released on April 26, 2021. It is a pop rock genre song with an 808 bass and a rocking sound. The song expresses NIve's honest emotions of how everything felt unfamiliar after their debut. The song expresses how their new world's rule have fallen and how things have been flipped upside down. This was expressed as a chaotic carnival, and it shows how the boys are drunk and dazed. As the members' emotions heightened, so is the dark energy of the song.
Yeah, man. Oh, this song, I've got to say, it's one of my favourite songs from them. Like, just everything about it is perfect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This chorus melody, and they give a few points with the high notes and stuff. It's just such an amazing song. And it's quite unusual as well.
Oh yeah, I think I remember watching the music video of the song too. It's so dark. It's very dark.
They are quite dark in general.
And I was like, it's very hard to pull off that kind of like genre vibe because they went a little further.
They have.
Yeah. It's very chaotic, but then you can really find that beauty in the chaotic manner through the sound, through the beat, through the 808 bass, and then their voice too.
Yeah.
And even the pre-section that's happening right now, it gives it enhances that beauty that they want to deliver through the chaos sonically, which is I love it.
It's
this
good.
part too.
That part, that's like, these key points are really important. I also think it's quite experimental in many ways as well, like verse melodies and things like that. It's quite unusual, the patterns that you go through. It's not your standard. I think that's what makes them stand out though, because it gave them a really unique colour, didn't it?
Yeah.
This song. Okay, let's get a bit more on, shall we? This is Drunk Dazed. Listen to that. Oh, love this song.
Bass.
Yeah.
All right, this song is called Tamed Dashed, the title track of their first full album, Dimension Dilemma, which was released on October 12th, 2021. It is a new wave genre song with guitar and synthesizer sounds that remind us of the sounds from the 80s. It is about the dilemma of being tamed by desires or dashed by desires. There are garage bass sounds and an EDM style synth bass. The song makes us feel like we are running and shows a powerful charisma, right? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got to say, sorry, man. I was listening to the music.
Yeah,
and,
no. I was dazed too.
I was dazed.
Yeah.
Because it's so.
We were like so into it.
Yeah. It was so interesting, this song. It's so interesting. Like, because we were talking about it, it starts off with that distorted bass guitar, which again you don't hear a lot of that. I can't remember the last time I heard like a distorted kind of bass in K-pop. Really love that, and equally so catchy. This bass that's coming out right now is just so cool. Kind of reminds me of the British band Muse from a long time ago, like that I used to listen to.
Yeah.
So again, the quality is just there, isn't it?
Yes.
It's amazing.
How the chorus is stacked, it's crazy too.
This song a little bit more K-pop, I think.
Right.
Compared to our other songs. But with the mix of different interesting sounds, it's still different enough to make it unique, right? I love the bass in this one. And I can't help but sing along to this every time it comes on. Yeah, it's the melody, man. It's so good. I also like the titles they've used. We had Drunk Days, now we got Tame Dashed. That's an interesting thing.
They put the hyphens too.
Yeah.
In each of their title.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. Tame Dashed. Let's get on.
So keep it going on right now. Just keep it running up right now. 나 같은 고민에 갇혀 있는 너 어떻게 해야 할지 몰라서 멈춰 있는 너 그럴 땐 내 손을 잡고 달려봐. 뜨거운 심장 나를 데려가 나를 깨지 I can't stop me like summer. 일단 뛰어. It's like a Polaroid love 사랑 촌스러운 그 감정 근데 내 가슴
Right, now we're going in a completely different direction. Yes.
My type of a song. It's called Polaroid Love. The song from their first repackaged album, Dimension Answer, which was released on January 10th, 2022. It is a pop R&B genre song with EP sounds and sweet vocals and a great easy listening song. It is about how the boys realize how special the emotions of love is through a Polaroid picture and how they believe that the moment captured in the picture will last forever. The song was voted as #1 for songs with the greatest intro. The song became popular as a TikTok challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. During their fan meeting, the 7 members sang while holding up cameras. The selfie video was popular as well.
I'm sure it was. This song seems to be very popular with our listeners, by the way. I love this one because it kind of showed me that because it's definitely a more minimalistic track, right?
Right.
Which means you have to sing it. Normally, you have to sing it better, right? Because it shows more.
Yeah. And then the chord progression is really 2-5-1 chord progression.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just like it. This chord progression instantly gives you this like kind of like happy, goofy vibe.
Right.
And then they really wrote melodies and then sang it in a way that gives more trendier vibes.
Very trendy.
Yeah, and I can drive to this.
It's one of those, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so easy listening compared to the other songs we've just listened to, which are just so hard-hitting and distorted and noisy.
Right.
This is just pure chill and showing that they're very diverse, these boys. Very diverse. This one's called Polaroid Love. sorry. Sorry, listeners. I can't help it.
We're on air. It picked up Sam's voice.
You can't help sing along to it. I'm shamelessly just doing it. Shamelessly. Oh dear.
You sound
Anyways,
awesome.
thanks, mate. Thanks. I was doing an octave down as well, like an old man who's like a fool.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, so catchy. Right, let's see what the listeners are saying, by the way. Anna says, yes, Neve, I love listening to this while driving to work. So, yeah. Ivan also says, love that this is such a different style compared to their heavy beat song, such a wonderful vibe. This one really, really popular.
Yeah.
Very popular indeed. Right, listeners, so we are talking all about NIve today.
Yes, sir. Please send in the message, song and the song by them that you want to hear, and also tell us about the reason why you became their fan, please.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Wendy says, you're not alone, Sam. That's okay, Sammy. I'm singing along too, Samantha Rold says. I mean, you can't help it, man.
You know, can I tell you a TMI?
Yeah.
Right before you were recorded on air, I was singing along with it. And
Oh, yeah?
I kind of stopped and
Oh,
I
you
was going to
stopped?
sing again. And then I found out that you were on air. I was just like, okay. It's like, okay.
See, I'm such a professional, listeners. Such a professional. I'll keep going even when the light comes on. Oh, dear.
But you sound awesome.
Thanks, mate. Oh, dearie me. Right, listeners. So, yes, NIve. Me and Neve, we chose some songs.
Yes, sir.
We chose some songs. I'm going first.
You want to go first, please?
I am going first, yes, apparently.
You are going first.
So I'm going to go first. I decided to go for, this was tough actually because I've got to say, like, as someone in my mid-30s, because, we get older, right?
Yes.
Listening to fourth generation K-pop sometimes requires a little bit of effort to understand the new trends, right? NIve for me are one of the groups that I'm really enjoying listening to listen to like new trends and new styles of things and acknowledging that there's more like experimenting happening, I think, with nowadays. So there's so many songs that I really like, but I decided to go for the album where Give and Taken was the title. This is 2020, and it's Border Day One, this EP is called, and I've gone for the fourth track called 10 Months. Now, I felt firstly that the title of the song is very interesting, 10 Months, and I absolutely love this song. It's not your typical kind of... It's definitely not a title track. It sounds like a B-side track, but in a good way, because it doesn't necessarily have like that burst of energy in the chorus or like that really catchy line that you're going to sing along to. But it's just like someone as like a musician can appreciate the real quality in this song is incredible. Like every instrument, just the I keep thinking in Korean, chigam, like the texture of it.
The texture, the tone.
It's incredible, right? And the beats and everything on this song, just so impressed by that. And the vocal lines, I would have never have thought of vocal lines like this. Like that's why I listen to them, because they're so different. The boys, their singing style is very bright and also the right level of energy for the track. So as someone who does what I do, for work, I just listen to this and it made me go crazy a bit. It's just incredible. So maybe listen to it, you'll see what I mean. Yeah. All right. This is NIve with 10 Months.
이젠 다 컸는데 왜 자꾸 왜 지급해 정말 컸다는데 oh yeah 귀만 끈 게 아니야 귀엽다 좀 하지마 그 웃음은 뭔데 곧 알게 될 거야 강아지 취급하지 마 all day 내일부터 내가 널 지켜줄 거야 all day all night 이제 내게 기대 정말로 이제 내게 기대 정말로 왜 날 웃기만 해 내 맘을 몰라줘 왜 넌 이제 내게 기대 정말 이제 내게 기대 정말 love My 10 months up 스트른 내 몸짓이 지끈머린 내 말투가 미덥잔 걸 알아 하지만 기다려 키만큼 맘도 자라서
So that's my choice, listeners. I picked an NIve song called 10 Months. Sweet song, huh?
I love it. I love the synth.
It's cool.
And I love how the song is structured, but then the melody.
Yeah. It's beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it's so, I don't know, it's NIve.
Yeah. It's not too much.
Yeah.
And it's not crazy like over the top, but it's just you just can't help but think, oh, this sounds great. And lots of people love this actually. Deborah says it kind of has that R&B vibe. Love. All their songs are so good. Anna says. So yeah, really enjoying that. Good guys.
Awesome.
Right.
All right.
So we're talking Hypen, yeah.
Yes, sir. Send in a song by them that you want to hear, please. And also tell us about the reason why you became their fan.
That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Right. So, do you know what we're going to do, Neve? We've got so many messages.
Oh, yes, we do.
I thought we just...
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll spend some time going through some of our listeners' messages to see what they are saying. I've got a quick one, by the way, which is kind of unrelated. Sarita from Tunisia says, My Sammy and Chisu, I'd like to request ATs to introduce them on Oh My K-Pop. I wish that you'll accept my request. Have a wonderful day. They're actually having a comeback very soon, I believe. I think it might be this month, end of this month.
This month? Oh,
And
okay. Awesome.
once that happens, we'll definitely do ATs because I love ATs as well.
Oh, yeah, me too.
That'll be good.
All right. So should I go first
Let's
with the
go.
message? Okay. Claire from France says, Hi Sam and Neve, I knew NIve thanks to the program Island that created the group. While watching it, I was supporting all the contestants and finally the group NIve was formed. I really love their debut song, Given Taken, and all the songs after, but they keep confusing me with all their title tracks composed of 2 words. I don't have a favorite song, but I really like Flicker, Given Taken, Polaroid Love, Fever, and Tamed Dashed. Have a nice Tuesday. Love the 2 of you. Thank you. You say you don't have a favorite song, but then you wrote 6. Obviously, she
Just write the whole discography, man. Every song from them. Nice. Sarita says yes, by the way. Yeah, we're doing ATs. Don't worry, Sarita. Don't worry. Okay, we got some time, so let's go for this one. Amina from Algeria writes into us. Hello. So NHypen, I just wanted to thank the 7 of NHypen for always working hard and doing your best for us NGenes. We're always proud of you and happy to be your fans. So hopefully NHypen are listening to this. Fighting for your remaining promotions. Always remember that Eugenes are here for you. And also fighting for the world tour. So excited. Love you, my NHypen. So this is a letter to NHypen if they're listening. That would be nice, wouldn't it, if they were?
Yes. All right. Another message from Adrian from Philippines says, Good day all. For me, whenever I hear NHypen, it reminds me of Survivor programs. Not to mention that certain members that debut these days like Twice, Tempest, Epex, and etc. also came from Survivor shows as well. But if there would be a track that will make them distinct, it'd be Drunk Dazed. Probably because from the comebacks they had so far, I think this one was somehow different with what the group usually portrays. It is true. We were talking about it, right? Yeah.
Really, I think, obviously once a group has its colour, they tend to put out a few songs which are kind of fitting with one colour, and then they'll throw out something different which kind of makes us think, oh wow, these kids are amazing, you know. Good. We've got Chels from New Zealand writes in, Kia ora Sam and Neve. I've only recently found NHypen, but I'm a big fan now. I'm loving their webtoon Dark Moon, The Blood Altar, and waiting for new episodes in August. Some of my favourite songs are Go Big or Go Home, Drunk Dazed, Pass the Mic, Given Taken, and I love what I call their talkie songs. So Outro Day 2, Intro Whiteout, Intro Walk the Line, Interlude the Question, Intro The Invitation Foreshadow. Very exciting. I received my CDs today too. Very nice, Chels.
Awesome.
That you just mentioned that. I also do that. I love the intro songs and the outro songs because they're normally like 90 seconds or something.
Yeah.
And they're normally very experimental again, a bit different. Sometimes no vocals, but you're right. I think that they make an album kind of more complete. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like walking through a cinema or like kind of like a show where it had always the show has to have some kind of intro, and I think in a sense intro song or intro of anything is very important because it really grasps audience's attention. So I always pay attention to the intro songs too for any kind of album too. So, yeah, I can relate.
Vital, yes.
100%. All right, so more messages from Samantha from Australia. Says, "Oh my K-pop and hyphen. Good day, Sammy and Neve. I'm happy to see that you were talking about and hyphen this week. These are 7 very talented young men. It was so nerve-wracking to watch Island and seeing them all trying so hard to get the final 7. It was just a little bit exciting to see Jake had made it to the group. Got a little soft spot for the Aussie. They have achieved so much in a small space of time. You couldn't think they are coming up to their 2nd anniversary at the end of the November. Of course, we have all their albums and even had their light stick just in case they come to Australia for concerts. Oh wow, awesome. It's a bit hard to choose a favorite song from all their songs, but if I had to pick one, it would be their debut song, Given Taken. Take care, sending love, hugs, and kisses."
Nice, Samantha. Yeah, Jake is a very popular boy, of course.
And hyphen should visit Australia very soon.
That would be crazy because Jake, and he's properly Australian as well. I think, like if you listen to him talking English, really Australian. So, that's good. That's good.
Awesome.
He's great. Nice. All right, Siska also writes into us from Indonesia. It says, "Hello, Sam, C, and Neve. Happy Tuesday. I don't know much about NHypen, but I love their songs. Their songs catch my attention because the titles are interesting. So, Drunk Dazed, Given Taken, Tamed Dashed, Blessed Cursed, Go Big Go Home, Billy Pokor, and I love Fever and Polaroid too. Waiting for your song recommendations, guys. Well, I gave you mine. We'll get Neves very soon. But you're right. I actually really love this whole the 2-worded thing.
Right.
I actually like it.
It's like they're keeping their theme.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So well.
Some groups have that, like Only One Of. They have really interesting song titles actually, and they never have capital letters. It's always the small case. Is it called small case?
I think so.
My brain is stupid today.
No, I think you're right. Don't worry about
Lowercase.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
lowercase.
Lowercase.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not
okay.
What's small case? Anyways.
My brain's mating too.
Yeah. Oh dear. I've been in Korea a long time. Anyways, I love that, Cisco. Yeah. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good.
Okay, so I got one last message for me from Tassim from Bangladesh. Oh my K-pop, hello. I like NHypen since they were participants on the audition program. My favorite member is Jay because he's a lot tougher than he looks. Plus, he was born on my favorite year, and that is 2002. What's different about NHypen is that most of their songs have hyphen on it. The song that I would recommend is Flicker because it is a very nice R&B song that can be used for mystery dramas or movies.
Oh, I like that.
She says she loves the hyphen kind of like title of the song, and then she choose Flicker. Good one.
I love that. Maybe there's a hidden hyphen in there. somewhere.
Maybe, right?
That's brilliant. Cool. I've got a couple more as well. I'm gonna give you this to me later.
Yes, sir, please.
I've got Wendy from France. Bonjour, Wendy.
Bonjour.
Right, it says, "Hello, Sam and Neve." Right, for NHypen, I'm a big fan of Polaroid Love. Who isn't? However, I'd like to talk about their comeback. It's a little TMI, but their comeback was released on my birthday, so I kind of felt happy. And one song that really caught my attention was that feeling when it has the fresh, heart-fluttering vibes of a rom-com movie. Their performance on the beach is also very enjoyable and refreshing. I might not know them well enough to say that, but when I see them perform, I feel like a proud sister of little bros who grew up too fast. Anyways, I recommend watching it. I've got to say, their performances are always like just top notch. They are, they've got amazing choreography. It kind of represents the song very well. You can hear the song, but also see it visually too. Good point, Wendy. Thank you.
Good one. Okay, I got last one. Benny from Philippines says, Happy Tuesday, MC and NIve. Whoa, and hyphen. Been almost 2 years since their debut post Island, and it's always exciting to know what today's artist is. So here are my songs that I love. Given Taken, Tame Dashed, Drunk Dazed, Polaroid Love, Blessed Cursed, Flicker, Fever, Let Me In, 20 Cube, 10 Months. All are some B-side and title tracks that I love. Anyways, have a great Tuesday and stay dry and hydrated, Niv, and have a great Tuesday too. MC, the SKP team. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I like that Benny mentioned 10 months as well.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody did. That's quite nice.
It's a good song. It's a really good song.
That's brilliant. All right, guys. We haven't got that much time left today. I mean, I've really enjoyed talking about NHypen and the very, very talented bunch of boys who are just doing amazing things in K-pop. One of the leading groups right now for sure. I think. Nive, you've got the last song for us.
Yes, I got the last song for today. I chose 뭐 아니면 더, Go Big or Go Home.
Love this song.
So, I mean, you mentioned, Sam mentioned that then we're all getting older, and then sometimes it's really hard to, get used to or get adapted to a new genre, right? But this one, track-wise, I love electronica. I love electronic dance track vibe. I'm a fan of Martin Garrix too. The song Animal. You guys are familiar with the song like da 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 da. It's like it's very it's not dated. It still sounds awesome. I still listen to it, but then this song also has that electronic dance genre vibe to the track especially, and that's the only reason why I chose the song, because it's pretty different from all of the NHypen songs. It secondizes the genre.
It's so chic, but also very energetic, this song.
Yeah, and then the lyrics, it goes like, they gamble.
Yeah.
The gambling life. And I think they always go for the success. And I think they are making their life into like something like what they're saying in the lyrics. They are going to the way of success.
They are,
right?
They are. I mean, it's a great choice, mate. Absolutely brilliant choice. It's like, I remember watching one of the music shows that they were doing, and I just thought, wow, this song, the song sounds great, but imagine watching it at a concert. It's one of those songs where it sounds in some ways even better because of the energy, and I think because of the genre, like you were saying. Siska says, the one on my favorite list, Go Big, Go Home. Yeah, it is big, this song. Yeah. It's fantastic. Cool. So that's going to be the last song actually that Neva suggested. By the way, next week's going to be quite special as well, because
we're going to be talking about Super Junior.
We're talking Super Junior next week.
And they're releasing their new album tonight. So please, guys, go listen to this song. They're going to be releasing in 10 minutes.
It's out 10 minutes,
we got 10 minutes.
Super Junior song out 10 minutes. So Neva's worked with Super Junior, of course. So for me, that's going to be really interesting to kind of pick Neve's brains, I'm going to ask about each member, how they are as people. I want to know.
Yes. I met them and talked them in person. I had a chance and opportunity to, record them. So, yeah, we'll talk about
And
that.
you especially worked with Yolk as well, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm waiting for next week, man. It's going to be good.
I can't wait.
So make sure, listeners, that you don't miss out next week. Me and Neve for Oh My K-Pop, we're talking Suju Super Junior.
Super Junior.
It's going to be a good time. Any good plans this week?
Plans this week: work, and
That's going to be fun.
Yeah,
that's going to be fun. We'll use our time next week for a chill out time, I think.
Yes, we should.
Cool. Well, thank you very much to Neve for joining us today.
All right, yes.
Guys, that's it for today. Because I'm back tomorrow, and tomorrow Im Han-byeol is coming to see us for Music Stage, so don't miss out on that. We'll see you next week, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, listeners, goodbye. This is Super K-Pop. I'm your host, Sam Carter. The last song is Neve's suggestion, More 아니면 더, Go Big or Go Home by NHypen. And we'll say goodbye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't get away, I gotta make I'm the one. 뭐 아니면 또 아니면 뭐 아니면 도라고 아니라 다머링 뭐만이 나의 길내 룰스가 아는 위너가 돼 That's my way 승리 아닌 패배뿐인 게임 같은 세상 가는 거야 right now 돼 놈들을 믿어 잡히 돼 놈 되니까 이 한판에 fight right now Let's go 같은 거 feels like lose 고민할 시간에 가차를 뽑아보자 I'm feeling lucky 예감이 좋지 두근거림에 feels alright 내 운명은 대박 이런 그다감 all I need nothing 질러봐 We going be right I'm feeling alright We going be right Don't get away I gotta make I'm the one 뭐 아니면 더 아니면 뭐 아니면 돌아 I need the diamond ring 뭐만이 나에게 난 루저가 아니 with 너가 돼 That's my way 거부할 수 없는 러시안 룰렛 같은 삶 어쨌거나 I survive 아이템 획득 합성 강화 I can make it right 자신 있게 choose right now Let's go 내 앞엔 언제나 mo 중간 같은 거 feels like lose 고민할 시간에 가차를 뽑아보자 I'm feeling lucky 예감이 좋지 두근거림에 feels alright 내 운명은 대박 이런 그다감 all I need nothing 질러봐 We going we right I'm feeling alright Going be right go home
Here it is.
2. Now check this out. Okay, fellas. 3.
11
Go.
Welcome to Arirang News. This is Yoon Seong, and we start with the top headlines at this hour. Starting this week, South Korean government ministries are making progress reports to President Yoon. And on Tuesday, the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy announced its plans for the future during the presidential briefing session. The ministry said it will focus